fork, three, toque, wonk.
Hi gamers, how you doing? That's wonderful. Okay, this should work fine. All right, we're gonna jump into this game. This game is called Hell Is Us.
People say that, oh, you want to be different so bad, you want to be different so bad.
No, what?
I would much rather fit in and be liked. But there's something wrong with me
psychologically. Anyway, I got piss all. I'm gonna riot and eat everyone in this chat. Kenna, you could get 69. Hey, you can't get 69. Graham got 69. Never mind. Wow, Kenna, get fucked. Hey, thanks for everything you do as a mod. I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll come back in like 10 minutes or so, yeah. Because when people pop in somewhere through the stream, they will like press it. And some people will see it when somebody else presses it and goes like, oh, it's not available, that sucks. And then they'll see it later and they'll be like, aha, I got it. So it creates this weird like kind of Pavlov competition situation. Anyway. Hi, chat. I'm Pavloving everybody I know. What was that you were saying about those two little words? Now you can't hear them the same because of me? Uh-huh. Okay. Anyway, YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Hopefully you enjoy yet another Souls-like from the Souls streamer. Shocker, I know. There's like 3 more of them coming out, so you will be getting a lot of this content. Hell Is Us is a unique take on it because it doesn't have a map, per se. It doesn't tell you where to go, so you kind of have to understand, like, you read, like, listen to the dialogue to kind of, like, get context clues of where to go. And the puzzles are all very, like, in the world, you can see how they kind of are and how they work. So because of that, I was like, this seems like a cool idea. So I downloaded it, and the goal was to play it, and then my computer had a fit. And I was like, well, maybe little baby birds that Zev vomits in our most content, but we ain't being Pavloved. Hashtag rise up stream reviews. Oh no, streamer censorship. Anyway, so I appreciate everybody being here. Zeffy, my lovely wife, congrats on first. Yuzuki getting second, Zeus getting third. Also, thank you for the hydrate check and posture check. I've done all 3. Graham, 69. Nice. And Tristan with the head pet. I hope you're doing well. But hello, everybody. Hello. Bossing Miko? Okay. All right. You can't... That capital spam of letters, that is the sound that my wife just made in my ear. So it was very close. Anyway, we're going to jump into this. Hopefully the sound is good. I have Spotify so high now because Spotify... I had to update some things, and it ended up updating a bunch of things I didn't want to update, and now Spotify looks weird, and I don't like it. Anyway. YouTube, did you like Peak? The first thing I put out in like 2 weeks. Right after Peak. It's the only thing I seem to be able to put on my channel right now. Doing well, just tired, been up for 24 hours. Tristan, get some rest. All right. I'm going to put it on balanced, honestly. Kenna doesn't have a desk. That is true. Warning, our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. Did that listen get any of you? Listen. This game is a work of fiction, sure. This video game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people, living or dead, is purely coincidental, unless otherwise indicated. The fictitious characters, places, names, and events present in this game for narrative purposes are the fruit of creators' imagination and have no intention of faithfully representing or reflecting real individuals or facts. Similarly, scenes of violence and urban guerrilla warfare are included for narrative and entertainment purposes and are in no way intended to promote or condone such behavior in real life. Both the developer and the publisher wish to emphasize that real-life violence is unacceptable in all its forms, and this game is in no way intended as an apology for it. Brands, companies, or other references are used as an artistic or satirical purposes and remain the property of their respective owners. All right, fair enough. Now that we've got the warnings out of the way, let's kick some butt. Wow. Oh, so you are? Kenny, you're free on Monday. Oh, never mind. Title should be headphone warning. Oh, is it really loud? Sorry, hang on. Turn it down some more. It is really loud, to be fair.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental.
Oh.
It's the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The Yellow Brick Road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something.
Oh, anyway.
Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation.
I don't.
You pissed off the wrong people.
Or
But
I pissed on the right
I'm
people.
getting ahead
Wait.
of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5. Grew up in the foster care system.
The volume's
Dabbled in
fine of
criminal
the game. The
activities.
peak stream should be called headphone
You
warning.
managed to pull
Oh,
yourself
yeah, it will
together
be.
and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. Oh, it seems we are ready.
This is a really well articulated game.
How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, Who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me a necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me. She told me. Never come back.
Oh, snap. But we came back anyways, Chad. We've learned nothing. Anyway, so this game is kind of pretty. I believe it's running an Unreal Engine. Most things right now will be running in Unreal 5. And so because of that, because of the capabilities of that engine, we'll be getting a lot more like pretty games that run decently well. So yeah. Hey, Olby. 3 big plates of Chinese food from a buffet. Hell yeah. Who learns? Call me a boomerang. I'm coming back. Oh my god. Kenna's Australian? Captain Boomerang? You did say you wanted to piss on people. I mean, that is kind of his thing. Anyway, as you can see, I can pull up in this little tablet thing. It gives me this kind of stuff, but it doesn't give me a map. It gives me the equipment stuff that I have. There's my inventory, kind of like what I have equipped and what the usable items and stuff. There's eventually a drone that we get, and exploration is literally just finding stuff, like doing good deeds, like helping people around, solving secrets or mysteries in terms of like puzzles and stuff. And then there's a anomaly thing to go and find. But none of this is actually like a map, or you can like click on it to choose where to follow you. So there's that. And then this is something I don't know what. Also, if this animation bothers you and you don't like it, to have to like watch him pull it out and do the animation every single time, you can go into your settings. I believe it's in accessibility, or is it in gameplay? And you can turn off the datapad opening animation. So just to show what that looks like. So you're just immediately in the datapad, so it doesn't have to like pull it out of his pocket. I like the immersiveness of it, so I will be staying with that on, but you know. Also, you can adjust the enemy's health and enemy base damage if you want them to do more or less, and then you can change death penalty. So that's something. Oh, fog. That's kind of wild. Actually, we might turn that on. You can change your vibration intensity for your controller. There's a lot of different other things you can turn on as well. Like you can change your camera shake and motion blur and color efficiency. There's directional audio to help you show like where things are in case you have trouble hearing and stuff like that. It's really good. There's a lot of stuff to it. No map though. We're gonna go over here. Can we get a sexy woman in this game? It's not a Souls-like without one, usually with toes out. True! Right now, I don't know. Again, this is just the demo, so there's more to come. So probably later. But for right now, all we have is a large, jowled man in a black hat. So there's that. Also, as you can see, the game is very, very pretty. I don't know if it's too dark for y'all if you can't see, but like, it's a very, very pretty game. Also, this is the save thing. It does save often enough, but your save thing is a the lie detector, basically. This is all kind of like backstory. Conversations. Conversations can be started with with many characters you encounter. Conversational topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you've previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of your screen. Listed on the right are optional topics, which can reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Hadia. Kind of cool. Perfect capturing, not too dark, just FYI. Thank you. Leth with the 69. Nice. Go back to your stream.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Gassy with the hydrate. Thank you. I shall do just that. Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, I don't have to speak. Got it.
Name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our
How goes
home
hell?
as their
Pretty good so far.
headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
Ooh.
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none.
All right.
A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
So this is important. So basically, we learned where to go and what our objective is going to be based off of this, basically this line, essentially. So we know that soldiers are here. They're doing shit over here. So that's what we need. We need a vehicle to get to the place we're trying to get to, and they have an APC. So now we have an objective of where to go and who to talk to. Now we just got to find the soldiers. So that's how this game is kind of going to work for like the rest of it. So not every conversation is important. You don't have to pay attention to every line, but you will have to somewhat pay attention to people talking.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes.
See?
They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharis, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Hey, Cadell Farm. Cattle? Please tell me it's cattle, but spelt wrong. A key for the fence leading from the Cadell Farm into Sendera Forest, obtained from Ernest Cadell in Sendera Forest. Nice. And then there you go. Basically, he's said everything he's going to say right now, so you can just leave. Hey. We get a bunch of information and shit going on.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for
I'd
days
say
now.
Cadell.
Phone
Yeah.
lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
And he was never seen again. Lies. Anyway, we can leave out here. This game's been pretty good in terms of how things have kind of worked for the like the gameplay of it has been pretty good. There is a quality mode, which makes the game look really pretty if you're standing still. But as soon as I move my camera, you can tell it's like 30 frames. So there is that. But if I switch it back to performance, it still looks really pretty, but it's running at 60. So, you know what I'm going to play on, but like, you know, also this poor cow. That is all. Also, none of the Souls-like elements come in until a little bit further in, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. Plays item. Yay! Investigation. You're unsure how to proceed in your main objective. Open the data pad and navigate to the Investigation tab. Select an investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered, and you may select the datum to see a specific information you've gathered so far. Basically, you can open up your tablet and go into investigation, and this will tell you you're trying to get to where your parents are. Get to your parents, you need to go to the village of Java. To go to your village of Java, you need a vehicle, which all of this stuff will tell you kind of where to go, essentially. So you can do that. There is also you have a compass, which you can turn on, and it will tell you, you know, which way is what. But it only stays up for a little bit. So then you have to reactivate the item. But this is north, so you just go north. How bad could that be? Oh, wind chimes. Just follow the wind chimes. Anybody like the sound of wind chimes? Oh, is it this sound? If I turn off the music volume. Oh, thank you. I turned everything off and it sounds so nice. There you go. You can hear like the rain hitting the broken tractor, the wind, and the wind chimes. That's really cool. Like subtle thunder up from like the clouds. This is really nice, actually. Anyway, we're gonna turn the music back up, but it's nice for well lasted. Also, might turn the music off because that was very atmospheric and I didn't mind it. Hey, good news! The APC. Well, he's doing fine. Well, we need a key to unlock the APC. Look. Hey, buddy. Do you have the key?
You found me.
Oh.
Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit.
Is that a tank?
Blood in
No,
my
it's a bus.
You must have honed in on me.
Thanks, Kenna. No, it's an APC. Basically a tank. Also, hi, Cherry. Drive the tank. That is the plan. Can't at the moment because we need a key to it, but, you know.
Who are you?
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped.
You wouldn't, like, ask for a code back to make sure that you're not just telling all of your, like, definite shouldn't tell other people information to some random person? He's going through it. I think it's fine.
I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
He doesn't know internet safety. So it seems.
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Okay. So now we have to find a thing to the west. Well, here's where it tells you use the compass. So, that way. Okay. Now we just have to look for marked trees. Like that. Easy enough, right? Marked tree. Ooh, blue thing. We'll go get the blue thing. What's this way? Yellow. Okay. Okay. Cadell treasure hunt. A small note with the writing of a child. It seems to be a clue for some kind of treasure hunt down deep in the Sandara forest. Okay. Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. What? Okay. Some items related to your investigations or exploration can be equipped in your loadout for easy access. Once equipped, they can be activated by using the hotkeys in the same way as consumable items. Cool. Don't know that I'll need to do that, but cool. I will eventually. I don't know for this, though. So that way. But what's this way? Oh, it ended up the exact same. Never mind. The reigning king of Ithaca, that he is neither man nor mythical. He is our darkest moment. He is our infamous Odysseus. Surely this won't have any negative consequences. Surely. Okay, so this is this way. Got blue. Oh. Well, that works out. Here's the camp. The med kit. An advanced med kit. Let's go. A vial of strange substance. Okay. Yo, shots. Survey report OMSIF Epsilon 11, January 19th, 1993. What? Excuse you? This is ancient? Subject, anomaly imprint number 0016. Estimated time since the anomaly collapse, 1,056 years, based on resonant topology signature. Coincides with 5th cycle harmonics. Actions taken. Following items forwarded to facility ZCO2 for further analysis. Complete imaging profile of site. Concentric, my bad, pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus? Proximity flora samples. Okay. Cool. Why am I getting... Dope. Puppies. Getting into bed. Bed. Oh, can't go that way. Oh. I have found the rusted key. I found the key for the chest. Is there a green totem of rocks that I also need to find? Where's that little path that's over here? Oh. A. Place item. Behold, the magnificent treasure of the cattle family. It belonged to our great-great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. Nice. I got a bracelet of ecstasy. Wanton destruction. That's pretty good. While grievously wounded, reduce the stamina cost of all actions by 40%? That's wild. So, okay. And I put that on. Okay. Oh, look, a health bar. Also, there is stamina in this game, but when you're not in combat, you have infinite stamina. I don't want to touch the bracelet of ecstasy. It sounds nasty. Ecstasy can be more than that. All right, Mr. Heavy Breathing, I'm back. That is what she said.
I need the med kit. Just follow them.
Oh, right. Okay. You have to, in order to give him the med kit, you have to trade with him and give him the item.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top.
Okay.
Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ancient mechanism. An old, dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door in the ruins of the Cedra Forest. Given to me by the wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. Dope. Yeah, definitely how it went. Alright, buddy, good luck. Oh, okay. My bad. I guess I wasn't on the top of the ladder. Demos are a wonderful thing. Okay. Also, can't read this. Well, I guess if somebody else knows how to read these symbols. Can't even climb a ladder. You can't put that on me. The ladder kicked me off. That wasn't my fault. All right, cool. All right. It says peanuts. Oh, no. Eat this. Oh. Hey, do you think I need those symbols? All right, weird fiery thing, eye, and pickaxe. Minecraft returns. Okay. All right. We go. Well, that works out. In we go. We don't happen to have a flashlight, do we? Nope, wasn't one of the things we brought. Did the door break? Are we stuck in here? Oh. Alright, well, there's something outside. We'll leave them to it. You're a catgirl failure. Very true. The flashlight was more for your viewing experience. I can see. A lot of skeletons in here. Save system. Using a save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return to the last save point used. Upon your defeat, your progress will be preserved regardless of save points used. This includes conversations, datum discovered, puzzles completed, enemies eliminated, weapon progress, and loot gathered. Cool. Oh, God. SSE report OMSIF Epsilon 11, January 22nd, 1993, underground site Lambda 2. Preliminary dust analysis determines site has been completely sealed since at least 973 AD, coinciding with the height of the 5th Limbic invasion. Actions taken. Successfully unlock the door mechanism to gain entry to the site. Preliminary exploration and securing the first chambers. Collection and catalog of items list below. Installation of base camp equipment. Following items forwarded to facility ZCO2 for further analysis. Dust samples from each chamber. Drone imaging sweep of each chamber. 4 iron tools for historical analysis. Iron shackles for historical analysis. 5 teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Actions planned. Unseal the next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set up contingency evacuation plan. Okay. Let's save. Okay. There's maybe a couple of them are dead. Good news, we have a gun. Bad news, I haven't been able to use it this whole time, so it's probably not going to do shit.
You okay? Hey!
Oh, good. He looks trying.
Fuck.
Smash.
What the fuck?
Have you tried throwing your pistol? Could feel the void in their heart. That thing fills the void in my heart. You actually threw it. This just in, he's not the main character. Imagine. She's cool. This looks really pretty.
Fuck.
Well, that's unfortunate. Damn, she was cool. She won, though. She took out one guy. All right. Also, as you can see, we literally stripped their body and took all of their clothes. Just took their cool poncho and their sword. Casually stealing from the corpse. I mean, they're not really gonna need it. As cruel as that sounds, they're not really gonna need it. Okay, so she died? What? Yeah, she got stabbed in the chest. She's very dead. What was it? This and then this? No, it was... Okay. So we need to find out the code for this. Thought she was injured and you were playing as her? No. I wish. No, we were playing as the dude who walked in with the gun. So but she is dead. Actually, we can... What was it? Can I not do it in here? Hey, I can't do it in here. Damn, okay. But yeah. Not around forwardly. And we now have a flashlight. Yeah. The code isn't up, down, left, right, B, A, star. Not, is it? It's not B, A. It's just B, A. Right? God, I haven't seen that in a while. Good old Konami code. BA what? Exactly. Be a good person. Alright. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. Alright, so towers first. Easy enough. Ooh. A first aid kit. Oh wow, they give you 5 of them. Dope. Oh, I need to open the... I don't need them right now, but we will eventually. I bet you cannot be Super C without the Konami code. I mean, I beat most of the Contra games without it, so it should be fine. Endurance system. The endurance system combines 2 vital stats, health and stamina, and is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Dope. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance, and maximum stamina is equal to your current health. So basically, if your stamina goes down, or if your health goes down, your stamina can also only go to that max. So the more you get hit, the less you're able to hit back, which is really cool, but also kind of fucking mean. Because that basically means the less health you have, the less time you can attack. Which makes sense if you're bleeding profusely, you know? As you receive hits from your enemies, your health will decrease, and in turn, this lowers your maximum stamina available for other actions. Stamina will generate automatically up to your current health level. However, Health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, you are defeated. Do you think he's angry? This game has a really cool thing that they'll explain in a second. I will talk about it when it comes up. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. So tower, then snakes. Contra Hardcore for Genesis, the hardest retro Contra game. Very true. Also, yeah, like you can just... You can just straight up block things, and it's kind of like... It's kind of nice. But blocking doesn't do any chip damage no matter the weapon you have out, so you can block so much. Kind of crazy. Finally, the sinners fall into the fires of hell. Okay. Tower, snakes, fire. Got it. I'm so going to get this game. It comes out next month. I don't know exactly when next month, but next month, kind of in the beginning half. Somewhere. So that'll be fun. Okay. So first we need the tower. And then we need... Wait, what? Oh, that's the... Never mind. There we go. I landed on the snakes thinking, where the fuck are the snakes? That's my fault. Anyway, this game is very pretty. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent Tier, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted unto the flaying pits of the accursed Himalora fields. Ah, how gentle. So you can't parry every attack, you can only parry the glowing ones. So those ones, you just have to time your block at the right time. And that's it. Which kind of is unfortunate for me, because I'd like to parry every attack, but oh well. I play by the confines of the system. Help. And also, I very much so want to get this game. It is very good. I have a lot of fun playing this game. Also, these lovely things. So you instantly gains limbic energy with the wielded weapon. So it restores, there's a little bar. If I can swing my weapon. There's a little bar underneath the green bar, that white bar that's filled up. You fill up that bar by using your light attack. You use the bar by using a heavy attack, which is this. And you can charge it. And then use it. That bar doesn't regenerate. It stays at whatever you use it at until you hit something or you use one of those items. Basically, it's a thing that does a lot of fucking damage. Not bad. I am filled with glee as they enter row after row, shackled in the bondage of their own making. Asterian, Jehanian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. Okay. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Sithris requires it. I am a shepherd of the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. Okay. Why are you in here saying that, sir? Alright, there's nothing over here. I'm still on the fence about Fallen Feathers. It's really good from what I've played, Wuchang. It's very, very good. The difficulty spike of a couple of bosses is kind of rough, but it's not terrible. I will be getting back into that. in a bit. We will probably get back into it next week if everything goes well this week. So we'll see where we go from there. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Give me the parry, you know you want to. Ow. Okay, I'm patient now. You dick. Heard they made big changes in the game. I don't know about big changes. They basically just made it so it's a little, like, nicer to you. More Amigo streams? Yeah, supposedly. Supposedly. If everything goes well, I will be streaming my regular schedule next week. Which means from Tuesday to Saturday, all streams. If everything goes well, dope. And then maybe we start pulling some other games back in. I think I really want to do a... I got to do a V Rising stream with Rye, so we got to figure that one out. And then maybe a couple of other collabs as well. So, but yeah. Anyway, here's this cool system I was talking about. You have a healing pulse. When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. When these particles coalesce into a solid ring and the bar on the HUD flashes white, you can activate the healing pulse ability. What this does is you do damage and you heal yourself with that damage, which is awesome and kind of like Bloodborne, but there's no time limit on that one. So they don't force you to be aggressive, but you do need to hit in order to get it. So that's kind of nice. This ability will consume particles and then restore health equal to the percentage of damage dealt by the hit of that triggered the particles. The particles will dissipate if you wait too long or if you take damage. So if you get hit while you're waiting for this, it'll go away. If you take too long in pressing the button, it goes away. If you press something else, it goes away. But basically, you can tell how much health you're going to get back as you hit them. And then when it goes from gray to white, you press the button. Easy enough. Particles can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successive hits, greatly increasing the amount of health received by the healing pulse. So there you go. You also can't really, like, sneak up on people. But... there you go. Ta-da! I've been playing Grounded 1 and 2 and Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is getting some cool DLC. Grounded 2 has a new boss coming, and Grounded 1 is a pretty good game. So it's, you know, actually fully done, so that does help the status of it. Oh yeah, Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 get anything new? We still have to play the Horde mode. Also, this is now you're going to learn about the charge attack, which does all of their fucking health. ODST stuff, yeah. They gave us so many weapons, and I'm mainly just excited for the SMG, because I think that weapon is probably my favorite weapon in Halo. I love the silenced SMG. It's so cool. Distractibility. Okay, so the way this game kind of works is obviously like most Souls games, it's not really built for like a bunch of enemies in front of you. So it tries to make you kind of fight one-on-one. In moments where that's not super possible, they gave you a drone that can like distract them, which you saw the lady do when she was fighting the thing. She basically made the drone fly over to an enemy and it like covers him in like a white like thread, and that like holds him there, and then you can focus on the other thing and then turn around. So that's pretty good. Facing two enemies who can fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using your drone's distractibility can be helpful. Granted, you don't need to do this if you don't want to. You can decide not to if you don't want. Your drone can be commanded to distract an enemy you're currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. Hold the right trigger and then press B. The distraction will continue until the duration of the ability has run its course. You activate the ability again to recall the drone, or if you hit the enemy. So, something to keep in mind. If you have a group of enemy in front of you, and you hit one of the enemies with the distract drone, and then you swing your sword, and it goes through 1, 2, 3, and the third enemy is the one you distracted, well, now he's not. So you gotta be kinda careful about that one. No Spartan laser? I mean, yeah. That would have been really cool, but I feel like that also would have been kind of busted. When the distraction ability ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side, and the distract ability will enter a cooldown period, and during which it cannot be used again. But basically, we enter here, distract you, fight you. Now with you distracted, there you go. You can do a full charge, hit the enemy, you're good to go. As you can see, the distraction ability on the right side of my screen there takes a little bit to come back. It is not super fast. Also, if you want, you can undock the drone and have it kind of like flying around with you. That is where your flashlight is, and it tries its best to like keep up with you. But if you want it to be a little bit more stable, it can sit on your back. Also, Limbic twin axes. Here we finally go. I'm excited. Other than Siege, there's new cosmetics. Oh, that's kind of nice. We'll have to play it. We will eventually. As soon as you get all set up and shit like that, Kenna, we will definitely start playing games again. We have to finish, we have to play more of Space Marine 2, and then we also have to play Darktide. I really want to play that one. Anyways, we have twin axes now. Whoops, wrong button. Reminder about when someone calls out orbital napalm, get the hell out of there. Do not stand in the red laser. Yeah. That makes sense. All right, we go into our inventory. All of our stuff, our weapons, our outfits, cool stuff. All right, I like the sword, I do, but these axes are way cooler. That makes sense. Also, I believe this is everything you can do in the demo. Like, you can do all of this stuff. I just don't know where it is, so we'll get there. Darktide is a fun game for sure, so glad it never left Game Pass. It did, actually. It left Game Pass twice. It just comes back all the time. Because it leaves it, and people are like, where's Darktide? And then everybody, you know, wants it back. Fun fact, now we need to find these things. So, I don't have anything that fits into this little slot. So, that's fun. This is the door we can't open, okay. Do you want to play Darktide or Helldivers 2? I mean, maybe. If I ever do like a community night or something, we could. But if I'm setting up collabs and stuff like that with other people, then in those cases it would just be with those people. You know, that makes sense? Hey, look, parry! Some attacks can be parried using the guard action at the right moment, just as an enemy changes color. A successful parry will negate damage and remove some of the enemy's stance. It basically always puts them into a you can just kill them stance, to be completely honest. I don't know why it says remove some of an enemy stance, because it always puts them in this riposte state. That I understand. Okay. When a parry depletes all the enemy's stance, you can use the riposte to deal more damage. Hey, buddy. Are you going to immediately do the thing that so I can learn? Yep. Anyway, so he's fucking dead. Hey, more limbic capacitors. I go up here, I don't remember. I can, but there's no. Okay, so I gotta get in there. There's a yellow item. Yellow items are usually like key items. Green is like weapons and inventory and stuff. red is usable and blue is just kind of like what's it called? Like informational. Nice. I take it bosses will need multiple parries? Maybe. I don't think there's really like a boss in this one. I lead for the Emperor for the Shade Lord. Fenrir Hola for the Shade Lord. Nice. Why can we not dual wield Storm Bolters? Oh, you know. The things we want and the things we can get. Yay! Hey, that's one of the things I need. The Ram Head Medallion, Viridian. A Viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion featuring a relief of a ram's head found in the underground ruins of the Sendir Forest. So the other one I was looking for a long time, it's not in here. You have to go a little ways ahead. Anyway. Look at this spooky thing. Surely I won't have to fight it. Surely I'll be able to go the other way. Well. Have at thee. And then just kidding because, you know, game is as hard as you make it. There you go. Hey, look, it's over. I won. It's the man with the red coat. Drone bypass. Let's go. So this item is used if you want to lower your cooldowns. So if I just used my distract and I want to distract something else right away, I can use this item to get my distract back. It's not guaranteed because that cooldown is really small and other cooldowns for other abilities might be longer, but, you know, nice either way. Ah, Fenrisingers. Nice. Fenris. Isn't it Fenrir? Oh, I guess whatever. Yeah, but like two bolters, why not? Bang bang. Deployment order Omsif Epsilon 11 Epsilon Commander Erebith. Subject multiple suspected SSE. Sendera region southern Umbrahan? Objective Standard Protocol Alpha. Yo, let's go. Locate and contain reported anomalies, investigate origin and evolution of sites, and collect and catalog relevant materials. Cool. The key to the APC, let's go. Oh. Hi, my love. I'm over here yelling, I'm so sorry. Are you? Hell yeah. Get comfy, bubbies. One sec, chat. Alright, chat. One sec. Enjoy some music. Gabby. Okay, chat. Letter time. That I did not read before going BRB. An unsent letter from the Sabinian soldier to his brother found in the trenches of the Sandara forest near the ruin entrance. How you been, brother? The unit's been camping out to Sandara after our big push. Cold as hell, let me tell you. Feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? Right? Gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging at the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. Captain orders to pry it open. That just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from both of you. Your bro, Martin. Well, that went well. Alright, now we're back outside. Ooh. Oh, Ruslan. I read that as Russian. Anyway. My dearest Marina. Hey, sis. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you. I'm explaining 40k lore. Oh, no, that's okay. I mean, mostly okay. I feel like it's fine. I don't know anything about either one. My dearest Marina, we trampled through the Sandara forest with the fury of King Aster. Pals never stood a chance. Okay. They died like dogs. Okay. I must have taken out like at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. Okay. We found 3 Pal brothers cowering in a farmhouse, pissed their pants, and we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending to you with this letter. Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina, once we've killed every last one of them. Love, your Ruslan. Well... Oh... Hey, Mr. Older Man Cattle, I don't think your sons are alive. You're getting a wolf, by the way. Do you want to wield an axe, a sword, or claws? Claws. Always claws. There's another demo I want to play as well for Demon Ex Machina, because that game looks friggin' awesome. Hey, basic meal. Like, it looks really, really fun. And I played a tiny bit of the demo that's like available, and I was like, oh, I could see myself playing this game fully. It was a very good time. Linked enemies. You will often face 2 enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as a limbic entity and is made up of a Hollow Walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, and Haze, a large monster in various shapes. Dope. To defeat the bear, you must kill the Hollow Walker, the humanoid. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. Reducing the haze's health to 0 will cause the target to retreat into the Hollow Walker, who will then become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, a Hollow Walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will reemerge to a state of, or return to a state of invulnerability, and the haze will reemerge. Anyway, cool. Stamina. Oh, good. Every action you perform in combat has a stamina cost. Attack, sidestep, guard, sprinting, etc. If stamina reaches 0, you'll enter an exhausted state. Got it. While exhausted, all action will perform much slower than usual, exposing you to more danger. Stamina will begin to regenerate automatically after a moment of performing no combat actions or in clearing the exhausted state. I win. I didn't use the thing. I'm a fool. Hey, more drone bypass. Nice. We're going over here. Yellow item. There's my medallion. Okay. You'll be a big Terminator then? Okay. Be an Ultramarine or Black Templar. Huh. I know what I am. Ramhead Medallion. Sinjara 4003. Estimated 9th century origin. Ramhead iconography matches twin depressions found near door DW013 of underground complex. Existence of matching medallion suspected. Further analysis required. They were going to send this medallion off to another place, so I'm kind of glad they didn't make it. Alright, we're just going to jump down here. We're going to go back to that door. Oh, also on the left-hand side in the top corner is a meter for your weapons. When that meter upgrades, it levels your weapon essentially. It's not the weapon class; it is literally the weapon itself. So like, you can kind of see level 1 of 4, level 1 of 4, and then to next level, to next level. When you level it up, you get more limbic energy, so instead of 500 it goes to like a higher number, and you do more damage, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's put these things in. The ram head and the oh. Okay, so yeah, tougher enemies need more parries. That's fine. Oh, look, a glyph I can't use. You can't insert glyphs in the demo. At least I don't think you can. This item can be equipped by selecting weapon in the datapad, then using manage or add glyphs. But I think all of the glyphs on my weapons are locked. Anyways. In a terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving the limbic entity stunned with a gripping fear. You basically push people away. I think you teleport back, is what it is, and it stuns them. Anyway. By decree of Queen Harvor, for too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts beget calamity after calamity upon us. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, a shining beacon in the sea of immortality, a reminder to all that none escape his gaze. Here we purge heresy, here we purify the kingdom, here we reclaim our faith. Cool. Yep. I hope that went well. Anyway, that's that. Now we head back. Those two are the most paladin. I could be wrong. Ultramarines are good at 2 shoes who follow the rules. Black Templars would be lying for the funny and don't do any rules. They got anger issues. Oh my. Salamanders love fire. That makes sense. They're also probably the nicest Marines. Right? Like they're like the ones with like the largest hearts. They're just kind of, or at least I think they're like the nicest ones. But yeah. All right. Cannon with the stretch punch, I can hydrate. I shall do all three. Also, thank you for that, bet. I appreciate it. Also, when you pause the game, it pauses. For anybody who's a Souls purist and dislikes that, grow up. Pausing a game is literally never a bad thing. The only time pausing doesn't make sense is when it's multiplayer. That's it. Might have to give the demo a go. Do it up. It's always worth giving demos a go because they're free, but they do give you a good, especially now when they release a demo, they give you a really good indicator of whether or not you will enjoy this. Because not all of them obviously are good, but especially if you were looking at this game going, maybe, then I strongly recommend. And if you like Souls-likes, this is right up there. It is very good. My one complaint with this game so far has literally been that the blocking is like too... Like... I can just... As long as I'm blocking, I don't take any damage. So you can kind of get away with a lot. Doesn't cost stamina. I mean, it costs stamina. Like, watch. But like, as long as you press the button, you're kind of safe. And then because of the healing factor that you get from like pressing another button, you really don't have a lot of things that can like justifiably kill you, so. Also, this is a puzzle that I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. They don't have any relevant items for this. I'm assuming I need like some form of square with a symbol on it, but you know, need to pause menu in DBD so I can auto quit mid-match because I hate that. I mean, you can definitely pause and quit in DBD, but you won't pause anything because it's multiplayer. No, I need everyone to DC. Oh. I think that's called DDoSing, and it's not cool. Hey, level 3. So like I said, it goes up by 18 and all of my hits get like a boost in damage. So just using the weapon you like a lot makes it better. Which is really good in my opinion, because it means that you don't need like a Titanite shard or something to like upgrade it. Which I do wonder if you will eventually need some sort of upgrade material to make it maybe go past like the max, but we'll see. but I'm saving them. Kenna, some people just do like Dead by Daylight. As you can see, this game is not super made for like horde combat. However, because of the healing mechanic, you can kind of do your own thing. Also, I do still have a med kit, as you can see. I've like never used it. Anyway, that's a thing. Apparently there's a time loop guardian or time loop guardians that you can kill, and like somewhere it like echoes a thing. No idea what that means. And that's concerning. That's fair. Look, chat, the large castle. So this is something you have to like come back for, I think, but after we leave, that's kind of the demo done. But there's a lot in the demo you can do, so... I win. I didn't have to heal, though I did. Like nothing here. Something under here? Oh, ooh. The glyph of animosity. Your hatred manifests into a lasso that ensnares a targeted limbic entity, vengefully pulling it back into melee range and stunning it in the process. Oh, that's really good. Hey, can I please use that? Yeah, upgrade this weapon. I can't upgrade weapons. Damn. Unfortunate, okay. Also, I'm assuming this is what you need to like upgrade stuff. Neutral, ecstasy, rage, terror. Oh. All right. I didn't find that last time. All right, I gotta go. Time to lurk. Gotta get ready for D&D. Okay, go enjoy D&D. Hopefully it's a good time. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Also, I need an item. Pendant was given to me. This is the pendant for your mother. It doesn't go here. Shocker. So, I don't know what item I need for this other than some sort of slot thing. Can't go up here. You can't jump in this game. But yeah. That's all that's down here. For now, in the demo. There will be probably more that you can do there later when the full game releases, but this game is really good. You get to be a Kitsune Ascendant Dragon Monk pirate and punch things while breathing different elements on them. Fucking damn. Okay. You ever look at some D&D characters and go, that's basically how furries describe their OCs? Hey Dolly, how you doing? 69. Nice.
Hello? Please help us. We've been locked in here for days. We came all the way from Talju to meet a man
Eat.
named Lamek Gant. He claimed he can smuggle us south across the mountains. We sold everything we owned, but it still wasn't enough to cover his feet. We told him about an office in town, Vanderlyn Trust. Some rich corporate types that are bound to have left some valuables behind. So he locked us in here while he went to Talju to ransack the place. He said he'd be back in 2 days. It's been close to a week.
Okay, so I think this is another thing we can't finish.
Please help, we're in here.
So we need to find that person who went to that town to basically either talk to him or find out if he's dead or kill him and get the medallion to help them out of that place. However, we can't access that place in the demo. So at least for the demo's sake, they're just kind of stuck in there. There is a couple places we can go still, but I think looking at the time, we're probably going to wrap up here so I can swap over to the other game. Also, Hans is not going to need the med kit. Oh, we got to go give the other thing. Hang on. Before we wrap up. And I mean, if I'm being honest, I can't argue about the describing OCs. It's not in a bad way. It's just it definitely definitely sounds the same. As a furry, I hear it. All right, buddy, here's your watch.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus. If he ever comes home.
It's all good fun, though. Hell yeah. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. To be fair, if I had to describe my D&D characters, they're the exact same way. I love D&D. I think it's really cool. I appreciate games like Solasta, Baldur's Gate, and like oh, what the hell is it called? The one that Larian Studios worked on before that. I want to say Sanctuary, but it's not Sanctuary. Divinity, Original Sin. Divinity. Those three games have opened the door for a lot of my enjoyment of D&D. Those three series, I guess, because Solasta 2 is coming out and Divinity is definitely more than one game. Same with Baldur's Gate. Anyway, yay! I accomplished a good deed. There's the watch. All right, let's go open that APC. I don't like how just one cow is completely pristine. This, like, I don't trust it for some reason. These things haven't been known to, like, mimic anything, and I'm just like, Oh well. Yeah, Divinity. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. The second one is a lot better than the first. I do wonder if we'll ever get a Divinity Original Sin 3 because of how extensive Baldur's Gate 3 is. I don't know if we will. It's the interrupting moo! Alright. Unlock APC. Whop. And then the drone docks itself right there, which seems kind of mean to the drone, to be honest. Now, you look at the exit, right? You can leave the APC. You can open your data pad in here. Instead of pressing the back button, you press this. Or, and this is the thing where it's like no map, kinda, because the navigational computer is your map. So this is, we're here right now in Sendra Forest, right? And this is where we're going, the village of Jova, right? We have to find a way there. There was another town that they were talking about. But yeah, as you can see, oh my god, it's Leth. It's Leth. But yeah, the element of surprise, bang. But if I zoom out, like this is Trisk, Libani, Lablana, Castel, all that fun stuff. There's this image over here of this, like, on the far right, if you see, it's like an owl, but like instead of a head of an owl, it's like an eyeball. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the only time you can see. Oh, there's something in there. The only time you can, like, see a map is when you're, like, looking at this. Anyway. Travel. And that's the demo. What'd you guys think? Fun time? Good time? I'm super excited for this game to come out next month. I don't know when exactly I'll be playing it because I definitely need to get Borderlands 4 before I get anything else, but we'll see.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Oh, snap. We have no idea who we've stolen from, and they didn't want to tell us. Alright, and now we're here. Manual save. We can't, as you can see, right? Look how open that road is. Man, I want to go that way. Oh. They don't let you. It's an invisible wall. For the sake of the reason why you need the APC is to travel in between places, so you can't do that. However, you can, if you wanted to, because if we walk forward, it will like end the demo pretty much. But if you wanted to, you could go back into the APC, go to your computer, and you can go back to the forest. They're totally okay with just letting you do that. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, let's end the demo. And then we'll start up the other one. I on purpose didn't do everything in the demo so that if people wanted to play this, there's still other things to find and go and see. Because I'm a tease. Well, this is looking great. Like, what's this item on this box? You'll have to play the demo and find out. Also, not all characters will engage in full conversations, but may still say something of interest.
Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl. We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsa. The screaming, the panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
Anyway, I don't know if you can see that, but those are legs sticking out of that blanket. Anyway. Poor guy. Alright. Now, the game really opens up. Look at this open world area. Hell yeah, let's go fight. What the hell is that thing? Let's go. Thanks for playing. I have never been more pained by a Souls demo than this moment. When I finally got to this cool looking area, there's a weird thing in the background, a bunch of enemies, like an open world looking area, right? I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. And then I see this screen and I was like, why? Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this glimpse into Hell Is Us. What we've experienced is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover. Then it says, join our community to share your thoughts and discuss discoveries. Your support means the world to us. Feel free to replay the demo to uncover more secrets or get the full game to enjoy the complete experience. This game doesn't come out until September or something. So. Okay. I am going to close this. We're going to open the other one, which is this lovely creature. We're going to play this in a second. It's good to save some stuff for the full release. Oh, absolutely. That was literally like the intro mission. For half of it, we didn't even have a weapon. So I'm very curious to see where that game goes. I'm very curious to see how it unfolds and like a lot of the different puzzles coming up and, you know, having to remember like the people that are stuck in the room back in the first area, and you got to go to another area to find a key to come back and help them out. You know, will they survive? Is you leaving coming back causing more time to pass? Will they not make it? Curiosities. Anyway, I'm going to real quickly BRB, and then when I come back, we'll play the other thing. We'll play the starting screen, and then we'll jump into the other demo, which YouTube, you got a glimpse of what we're going to be playing next, Demon Ex Machina. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is going to be its own video, and then the other one is going to be its own thing as well. They should both be decently long enough for you to enjoy some content. So yeah, Hell Is Us. It's a good time. I recommend. It's a very fun time. If you don't like Souls-likes, don't play it. It's very clearly a Souls-like. I think they don't call it a Souls-like. They call it like a third-person stamina-based action game or something. And I'm like, that's just a Souls-like, but whatever. But yeah. So BRB, YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It was a good time, right? Excited to watch me play it sometime in September? I am. All right. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Bye. Bye.